Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Hewart. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Out to the right, out to the right. 18, that's it.
He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. That one's complete right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff running right. Montgomery. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Mariota. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Stroud to throw on first down. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make the defense pay.
The toss play, Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Stroud from the pistol. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 5 following the interception. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Mariota to throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Dallas.
Let's go. 50, green.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here.
33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Now Mariota. Chased out to his right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Slay has it. And he brings this one back. Touchdown Baltimore off the pick 6.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Ravens 10, Cowboys nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Wide open down the field, and he has it! There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
Cowboys 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Montgomery gets it from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, south. On the quick, right? Hey, Uno Mars.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium.
All right.
Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Stroud off the play fake. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Down. 60. Ready.
Throwing is Mariota. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
On the ball.
Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Mariota. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Flag open. Yellow. Flag blue. Needle blue. Set.
Back to throw, Mariota. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back to it. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Set.
He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay.
Big
Right.
moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready. 52 black. Yellow. 43. Ready. Ready.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
17. Cowboys 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud now. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Cowboys will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Throwing for the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to
half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the double.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Hut.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Got it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set, hut. Ready.
Mariota finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Here's Mariota now. Pass taken in by Marshall. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
3rd down from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Drill, 52, come on, set. Red, 38.
Not much time left on the play clock. Brian Schottenheimer's going to get a timeout here, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Yellow, blue. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Back to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Darius Slay has it. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore.
1st down throw by Stroud. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. For the 30. Big man showing up the yards. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Take over first and 10. The Cowboys take over first and 10. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10.
here we go. Set. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But, Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Check, huh?
Back to throw, Mariota. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your...
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
15 at the 37-yard line.
Buggy. All right. Tony. 11.
Now it's Stroud. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 from the 32. Stroud off of play action. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. Set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They go play action with Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. He winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet. We've got a flag down. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Devin White makes the play. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Red, go red.
They've got a man in motion.
Blue, 32. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Getting out to his left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
52 blaster. Quad red. Ready.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready. Go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Blue striker. 10 black. Hut.
3rd and long, and the throw. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Cowboys gotta score in a hurry. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. He's got it deep downfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Spike.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Mariota going deep here for the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Johnson now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez, Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Here we go.
Montgomery now up the middle. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped a loss again. It's going to be third down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Gotta figure out this third down here.
All right.
Looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasized what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. We'll go play action here with Dart. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Ravens are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Ravens take over.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
All right.
Crowd begins with a pass. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone. What a start. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens have struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he'll take this one in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chiefs. A A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's the Stork, the Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. They'll go play action with Stroud. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. It's a big one for the Ravens. 45 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
At the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
Here now, a toss to Montgomery. Yeah. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 5.
Byron Murphy in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one, take it in. Andre Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set 18. Pioneer. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
To throw is Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, KC.
A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On first and 10, here is Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. First and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. Check.
To the air again goes Dart. That is caught at the 3. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Panther 60. Warrior 17. Steady.
Throwing again, Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Kansas City. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Strauss to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Whoa! Into space. And he will score. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Ravens. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
21, Chiefs 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Marshall is on the move. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They face second down and 7. Marshall is on the move. Dart going to throw here on second down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 43-yard line.
All right. 118. What's that?
On first and 10, here's Stroud. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Oh, man. Why Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10.
They're going to run the draw with Montgomery. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devin Witherspoon with the tight coverage as he knocks it away. It is 3rd and long. Now, Stroud. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
by 6. Here we go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Go.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On 1st down, Dart, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take off.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart, nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Jackson Dart sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's made right side. It's Johnson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That one on target to Moore. Now he's loose again, and he's into the end zone yet again. DJ Moore, touchdown Chiefs. Saving his best for the playoffs, his 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a game.
Makes the score. Ravens 27, Chiefs 21. Santos set to kick
so
off.
here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this
It's
third
second
quarter.
down and 10.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
The fourth quarter begins, and it's a run with Montgomery. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Andre Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chiefs 21. Adam Vinatieri.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
And Sue on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
Here comes 2nd down. The motion man is Johnson. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. Second and 7. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here. He ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. On 1st and 10, here is Dart.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go. Half the 60, half the 60.
On 2nd down, Dart. And that is incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing again, Dart. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattlers. Ready?
To the air once more is Dart. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here's 2nd down.
Set. 72. Lion.
Dart gonna throw it again. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Ravens are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronk. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. And when you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Called in left side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. That's caught for the first. It's inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Quick throw left side complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Johnson with a return here. And it's a pretty unlucky return indeed. Out of bounds back at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud in the air to start us off. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. His first throw in the Super Bowl is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributed to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. The return starts at the 18. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Trying for the deep ball. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lower the deficit to a single possession. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
This will end up as a
The
touchback.
Vikings take over first and 10. The Vikings take over first and 10. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking to throw here. On the move, headed right. Connection. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. The Ravens pick it up. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Under.
They'll run the draw with Montgomery. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Shotgun now, first round. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
11. 19 Texas.
Throwing on third down, Stroud has him on a quick hitter. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. So that brings us to the end of the first quarter in the Super Bowl. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin a new drive, first and 10.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
On first down, they'll run. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Okay, ready?
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He finds Evans left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
1st and goal, they're going option. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
All right.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Spread the field and send them all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Not even the penalty could change their minds, partner. Okay, down by 2, but they're still taking the point after. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Vikings 22, Ravens 21. Adam Vinatieri set to kick
Things
off.
trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Only a half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Come on. 70 Rangers.
In motion left is Evans. Back to pass on 1st and 10. His shut downfield will wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Into a crowd. Intercepted. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. 2nd down, they go past here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
19 Texas.
Now it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Johnson now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
118. What's that?
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Stroud off the play fake. To the left, he's got a roll up. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they could be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
In motion left is Evans. They give it to the back of the zone read. And he gets into the end zone. That lead is now whittled down to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Johnson with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
All right. Tony.
First down throw by Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On the quick, right? 18.
Stroud to throw again on second. Hits him on the out route. Gets some space around midfield. Keeps himself upright. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
18.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
13 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
18.
Here's Stroud now. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
30. Adam Vinatieri set to
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. 65 for it. 19, 18, Rattler, 18.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on. 18, Pioneer.
Looking in the air here. Rolling left, buying some time. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, set. Warrior 17.
Back to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They'll try and punch it in, and he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Vikings will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Vacates quickly left side. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Ravens 38. Vikings 36.
Well, they looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Tony. All right.
Throwing is Stroud. Throw left side finds Johnson. 30. Still fighting forward. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now.
Vikings 36.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Minnesota.
First and 10, looking to throw. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
That's incomplete on second down. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Flush out now to his left. It's on target to Johnson. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Running back sent in motion. Back to throw now. Buying some time left. Well, a stunning call to go for it, and the cuts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Vikings 44.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
On the quick, right? 18. Buggy.
They're going to pass it here. Called in by Royal on the right side. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds Montgomery on the drop down. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Minnesota spends its second timeout here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Running down the left side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Here we go, let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And for the 3rd time in 3 visits to the biggest stage of them all, the Baltimore Ravens are once again Super Bowl champions. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just one or two moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle-tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.
Commissioner Roger Goodell on hand to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.